All right, hello everybody. So we're here today at Myrtle Beach with Myrtle Beach Shark Teeth family. We have here Teresa, we have here Chuck, and what we're doing today is we're out here. This is not even planned. This is just me stopping by. Hey, have you had any luck today? So today the water is rough. One of the best days to look. Hint, hint. So Teresa, Chuck, kind of tell us, when you come out to a beach like this, what do you look for? Where do you look?
Well, we're usually looking for shell beds if you can find any. They're hard to find right now, but anywhere you can find shells, usually you'll find some teeth.
When we follow the tides, we make sure that it's not real low tide, because we never had good luck with that. And we look from everywhere, from Myrtle Beach State Park to Cherry Grove.
Awesome. So, is it harder to find teeth because the surf is much more rougher, pulling things back out, or is it easier for you on a day like today?
It's easier with the tide up like this and the rough and a lot of water coming in, because we usually just dig with our feet and try to uncover teeth, and that is what works best for us.
Okay, so you see something in their hands, right? So would you rather find with your feet and pick up, or would you rather cheat and use the actual sifters?
Well, I use this because I have a bad back. I can't bend over to pick them up, and
Awesome.
they're just gone.
Awesome. Awesome.
I use the feet and reach down and pick it up. Just use this every once in a while.
Okay. So, what are some of your favorite teeth?
From the tiniest to the biggest, we pick up everything.
Are there favorite species that you like better over, like great white or bull? Or?
The great white are great to get if you can find them, but you don't find them all that often. I mean, but any of them, we don't leave any of them.
Awesome, awesome. So, if you were a newcomer, because we have a lot of newbies, as we call them, how did they start? Did they just come out and look for stuff that's black? Do they look for shells? Do they look for sediment? What do they look for? We don't going to give secrets, but
No, we
Right,
don't.
yeah. If they look for shells, when we first started, we used to come down and just kind of walk the beach, and we'd look for shells, shell beds, just to see what was out there. And then, as time went on, we would start digging and going to different places. We could have several different places we go to, our favorite places.
It's a thing you just learn as you go along.
It is.
we do. We do.
Really do.
And what we're saying is have patience, right?
That's right.
Have patience, don't stop. We all had to learn how to walk. Before we learned how to walk, we had to crawl. We had to turn over first. So with this is baby steps. This is a great day to be out here. You're not getting beat down by the sun. There's not a lot of people out here. One final thing, what would you say, or what would you do if you found a megalodon today?
Yeah, do a happy dance.
That's right.
Do a happy dance, right?
Jump up and down.
So we want to thank Teresa and Chuck for this, joining us, being out here. Again, this was not planned. Awesome people, as you all are awesome people. If you see me out here, say hello. I'll introduce myself. So we're going to get back to hunting. We're going to get back to looking. So you all have a great day. Catch you next time. Bye-bye. So I kid you not, as I click off the camera, getting ready to call it a day, this is literally down at my feet. I kid you not, 2 feet from me. Not even that. So just to show you that stuff is out here like this, which I would stay in this area and start digging, because it would be bigger and bigger, I'm sure, content that's back down here behind me. So again, when you least expect it, stuff like this shows up at your feet. Couldn't even be planned, right? So on a day like today, it's very tough to, tougher to look for the newbies that are doing shark teeth hunting. And what's so difficult about it is the water is moving so much more quicker at a faster pace, as you can see behind me, coming up a lot further. So if you were used to, per se, looking for something that is in shallower water that was less moving, the current, the tide was sucking out less, right? So you don't imagine how tough it is to look for teeth on a day like today, because everything is moving a whole lot more faster than what you are used to. So, like Teresa and Chuck said, on a day like today, they love it. We have a plane going over it, but I'm going to keep talking anyway. So, on a day like today, we have people still out looking. I met another woman just now. She didn't want to be on camera, but super nice. She's down here for 40 days, and she's looking as we speak, going that way. So, on like Teresa and Chuck said, they like looking like this because it makes the fun, it makes the adrenaline rush a little bit more. So on a day like today, there's not a whole lot of shell content out. There's teeth are out here, but so much is being covered back up because of what's coming in behind me. And it's coming back in, high tide is coming back in. So what was now visible is now invisible. So on a day like today, you see the sediment that's being uncovered but being covered, uncovered, being covered. So you have seconds to grab literally what you want or what you think is a tooth. So if this is coming in, if I were in the waves, I would be about 10 feet out, 20 feet out, looking, because my eyes are conditioned to look as the water is coming in, it settles, pulls back out. So let's take a couple seconds to look what I'm talking about. So these next waves is going to come in. You'll see a pause, sucking back out. So as this wave comes in, 1, 2, 3, before the next one comes over. So I would be when the next wave is crashing. So you have a couple seconds to really look when it clears up, especially on a sunnier day, as the overcast is crazy today. So while the waves has receded, I will be looking in this area before this next set of waves comes in. I will take advantage of that because you have seconds to look as you're walking or as you're panning or as you're sifting, as you're digging. So just keep in mind, if you're going to dig on a day like today, keep in mind that those holes that you dig are nothing but vacuums. So it does a whirlwind, you notice, and it's going back out. Teeth are more heavier, so teeth is going to settle and bury, where shells are going to roll, unless you get the bigger great whites and so on. So you can see when I'm mentioning here that you have a couple seconds to look while you have the settling of the wave, the pausing of the wave. So when we're looking at the rough waves and the rough seas, if there were shells out today, you would notice just the pulling back of the waves. So what I want to do is maybe go out here and show you how I kind of look. Let's take a second to see. So I figured there's not a whole lot out. You did see a couple small shells, a couple small teeth that will certainly be here. Now, this is a great place that I'm standing under because as I'm sinking, I feel the shells underneath my feet. So that'd be an awesome, great place to be. Just start digging, right? You start digging that hole, you're going to start to see the settlement change. So as the settlement is changing, you can use that if the water's rolling up soft enough or easy enough to use that as a slosh, or use that as a slow moving panning station, if you will, of teeth. So as the water would have receded, I'd have went right back out, walked, kind of stirred up some sand to see what's out here. So everyone has their own technique. Some people just sit and watch. Some people will dig and sift. Some people will bring sediment back, go through it at their home. Some people will come out and have their honey spots or their gold mine spots where they typically find teeth and will just stay there. So the rain's ready to move in, so I think I'm going to head on in for the day and call it a day. But again, on a day like this, it's what we call a good old hunting day. So until next time, I meet you all. Until next time I find you all out here, and until next time I interview you, have a good, wonderful day. Happy hunting. See you next time. So I kid you not, as I click off the camera, getting ready to call it a day, this is literally down at my feet. I kid you not, 2 feet from me. Not even that. So just to show you that stuff is out here like this, which I would stay in this area and start digging, because it would be bigger and bigger, I'm sure, content that's back down here behind me. So again, when you least expect it, stuff like this shows up at your feet. Couldn't even be planned, right?